Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Brooke Logan falls off the wagon. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say next week will be a rough one for Brooke Logan. Catherine Kelly Lang and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, is slipping through her fingers. Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, will continue to be a thorn in her rival's side, and when the dust settles, Brooke could lose everything. Here's what's coming up on Bold and Beautiful. Keep reading for all the details. Brooke Logan was living her best life last week, and then her daughter Hope Logan, Annika Noel, kissed Steffi Forrester's, Jacqueline McSinswood, husband, and all hell broke loose. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Brooke Logan spirals. According to B&B spoilers, Hope's kiss will hit Brooke where it hurts. Taylor is quick to point out to Ridge that the apple doesn't fall far from the Logan tree. It's not long before Hope's behavior starts to create a gap in the Bridge marriage. Brooke Logan will take Hope kissing Finn to heart, and she will start to feel responsible for how her daughter has been acting. With Taylor Hayes closing in on her man, her daughter off her rocker, and a full-blown war brewing with the Forrester women, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal Brooke will begin to spiral. It has been a long time since Brooke has been under pressure on the CBS soap, and it won't be long before she cracks. Hope Logan's mom has struggled with her sobriety numerous times over the decades, and it looks like the writers could be revisiting Brooke's demons. Usually when she falls off the wagon, she also falls into bed with someone other than Ridge. B&B spoilers. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes reunite. While Brooke is secretly drowning her sorrows, B&B spoilers tease Ridge and Taylor will bond over their daughter's scary kidnapping ordeal. What better way to celebrate your daughter cheating death again than with a romantic reunion? Do you feel bad for Brooke, or is she really to blame for Hope kissing Finn? In the glittering world of Los Angeles, where fashion, fame, and fortune intertwine, secrets have a way of creeping into even the most glamorous lives. At the heart of this world lies Brooke Logan, the legendary blonde who has weathered every storm, love, loss, and betrayal. But as the whispers grow louder and the shadows deepen, is Brooke about to face her most challenging battle yet? Could the pressures of her tumultuous life push her back to a dark place she thought she had left behind? #### the calm before the storm. Brooke Logan has always been a force to be reckoned with. With her fierce determination and indomitable spirit, she has fought for everything she holds dear, from her family to her place at Forrester Creations. But beneath that steely exterior lies a vulnerability that few have glimpsed, a vulnerability that has been simmering beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to rear its ugly head. For weeks, Brooke has been on edge. Her relationship with Ridge, the love of her life, has been strained, as old wounds have resurfaced, and new obstacles have emerged. The presence of Taylor Hayes, her eternal rival, has only added fuel to the fire. Taylor's return to Los Angeles has reignited old insecurities in Brooke, as she wonders if Ridge's heart truly belongs to her, or if he's still caught in the web of his past with Taylor. Adding to her turmoil is the ongoing drama with her children. Hope's life has been in disarray, with her relationship with Liam hanging by a thread, and Brooke, as always, is caught in the middle, trying to mend the pieces while ignoring her own crumbling foundation. #### the temptation returns. As the pressure mounts, Brooke finds herself yearning for a release. The demons of her past, once tamed, begin to whisper in her ear. The bottle of vodka in her cabinet, untouched for years, starts to call her name. Brooke remembers all too well the comfort that alcohol once provided, the numbing of pain, the temporary escape from her endless worries. At first, it's just a fleeting thought, a moment of weakness that she quickly pushes aside. But as the days go by, the temptation becomes harder to resist. Ridge's coldness, Taylor's smugness, and Hope's distress all weigh heavily on her heart. Brooke, the woman who has always prided herself on her strength, begins to doubt if she can keep holding on. One evening, after yet another argument with Ridge, Brooke finds herself alone in the vast emptiness of the Forrester mansion. The silence is deafening, her thoughts racing as she struggles to find a way out of the darkness. She walks into the kitchen, her eyes falling on that bottle, and for the first time in years, she feels the pull. ###, a moment of weakness. Brooke reaches for the bottle, her hands trembling as she uncorks it. The scent of alcohol fills the room, bringing back memories, both good and bad. She pours herself a glass, her reflection in the crystal-clear liquid staring back at her. For a long moment, she just stands there, lost in thought, the glass hovering at her lips. Just one sip, she whispers to herself. Just one, and I'll feel better. But deep down, she knows that one sip will never be enough. One sip will lead to another, and another, until she's spiraling down a path she swore she would never return to. The fear grips her, but so does the desire to escape, to feel something other than the crushing weight of her world falling apart. ####, a cry for help. As Brooke stands at the precipice, teetering on the edge, a voice pulls her back. It's Hope, who arrives just in time to see her mother standing in the kitchen, the glass of vodka in hand. Hope's eyes widen in shock and concern, and in that moment, Brooke feels the full weight of her actions. "Mom, what are you doing?" Hope's voice is laced with fear and desperation as she rushes to Brooke's side. "This isn't the answer. You don't need this." Tears well up in Brooke's eyes as she realizes how close she came to falling off the wagon. She sets the glass down, her hands shaking as the reality of her near mistake crashes over her. "I don't know what to do, Hope. I feel so lost," she confesses, her voice breaking. Hope wraps her arms around her mother, holding her tightly. "You're not alone, Mom. We can get through this together, but you can't turn to alcohol. Not again." ###, the aftermath. The next morning, Brooke wakes up with a heavy heart, but also a sense of relief. She didn't give in to the temptation, but she knows the battle is far from over. The pressure and pain are still there, and the road ahead looks daunting. But with Hope by her side, she feels a glimmer of hope. However, Brooke's close call doesn't go unnoticed. Word quickly spreads, thanks in part to Taylor, who seems all too eager to remind everyone of Brooke's past struggles. Ridge, torn between his love for Brooke and his lingering feelings for Taylor, finds himself caught in the middle once again. His frustration with the situation grows, and he begins to question whether Brooke is truly strong enough to overcome her demons. Brooke, sensing Ridge's doubt, feels more isolated than ever. She knows she needs to stay strong, not just for herself but for her family. But the road to recovery is a lonely one, and the support she once relied on seems to be slipping away. ###, a new beginning or a downward spiral. As the days turn into weeks, Brooke finds herself at a crossroads. The temptation to drink still lingers, a constant shadow in the background of her mind. But she also knows that she can't afford to lose herself again. The stakes are too high: her family, her career, her reputation. Everything she has worked so hard to build could come crashing down if she takes that first sip. Yet the pressures continue to mount. Ridge's distance, Taylor's meddling, and the ongoing drama with her children all weigh heavily on her. Brooke finds herself questioning if she truly has the strength to stay sober, or if she's destined to repeat the mistakes of her past. The future remains uncertain for Brooke Logan. Will she find the inner strength to rise above her demons, or will she succumb to the pressures of her life and fall off the wagon? The battle is far from over, and the outcome will not only shape Brooke's life, but also the lives of those around her. One thing is certain: in the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing is ever as it seems, and the next chapter of Brooke's story is about to unfold in ways that no one could have predicted.